Hello, I'm live. Welcome to my Creative Intuitive Solutions page here at YouTube. This is Ryan Zink, and I wanted to talk a little bit about vibration tonight. And I first started practicing conscious vibration in about 2019, and I loved it so much when I discovered it. A lot of the stuff that I do and a lot of stuff that I teach is self-taught. I did have training in a meditation center for about 4 years. In about 2012, 2013, I stayed until about 2016. And then I started coming into my own awareness and my own sovereignty and my own kind of knowing. And I would just come upon tools within my meditation that I'm now teaching live in creative meditation class on my website, creativeintuitivesolutions.com. But I want to talk a little bit about vibration. Everything that we are is vibration. Our bodies are formed with our molecules vibrating and holding us kind of together. So essentially, we're tiny balls of light that just are in this form. And everything is vibration. The thoughts that we think, the words that we speak, the things that we do, the attitudes that we have, the emotions that we feel, even the things that people say to us come to us in our energy field, and we perceive them and experience them as vibration. Even if somebody's doing an action, something that maybe we don't particularly like, it can um, give us a negative kind of feeling, which is a vibration. Most of the time, that's of resistance. If we're in resistance to somebody else or what they're doing or saying or how they're being, if we don't like that, that's usually a resistance that we're in. And even resistance has its own vibration. But the thing that I really love about vibration is that once we become conscious of our own vibration and really take inventory of our beliefs and our kind of the vocabulary that we use out into the world and the thoughts that we think, even though sometimes we can feel that a thought is outside of ourself and that we're not choosing to think it. Maybe it's repetitive and we don't feel like we have control over it. We do. And the more we cultivate our consciousness and our awareness, the easier it is to choose a better thought or to choose the language that we speak out into the world or choose what we believe. And there are different stages that we go through upon doing this and becoming more free within our reality. Beliefs, for instance, we're programmed, when we're born with the beliefs of our family. So it's like, well, what they say, that's what we kind of believe in our life. And when you start meditating and you start going within, you start to really question, what do you believe? Where did it come from? Where did it originate from? And a lot of the times with family, it's generational. So it goes back quite a few generations. So when we're releasing beliefs and we're changing beliefs, we can kind of butt up against some energy of resistance because it's kind of ingrained within who we are. But we do have the option to choose a different belief. For example, 4 years ago, I was in meditation and I was getting sick. I could feel it in my throat, and I had a sore throat. And I was laying in bed, and I got into kind of a meditation while I was lying down, and I started clearing my health space, and I started clearing the beliefs that I had to get sick every year in the winter seasons. And when I did that, my sore throat immediately went away. I haven't been sick since then. I haven't never even had the big C at all, if you know what I mean, the big C. I haven't had that. So it really works when we start releasing beliefs and choosing new beliefs. And when we choose a new belief, we create a different vibration within our energy field. So it's really powerful to practice vibration, and I love it so much I wrote a book about it. You can find it on Amazon. It's called Creative Intuitive Solutions Vibration. And in that book, I detail and I outline how to work consciously with vibrations in that book, and there's a whole list of vibrations that people can work with who pick up the book and read it. But I want to give you an example of what it looks like to work with the vibrations. So I'll tell you about the first vibration I started working with in I think it was maybe 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. But I wanted to feel better. Um, I wanted to feel better one day. I was having a really kind of a down day, and I wanted to feel better. I thought, how can I do this? So I got in meditation, and I thought, oh, I want to feel better. So I thought I could hold the vibration within my body and within my aura of feeling better. And I wonder if I hold that vibration over time for a few weeks during my meditation every day, will I start doing better? So it started out kind of like an experiment. So that was the first vibration I worked with, was feeling better. And I got in my meditation and I got grounded and I closed my eyes and I was running my universal cosmic energy and my earth energy through the lower half of my body. And I just started stating to myself, I'm coming up to the vibration of feeling better. And I let my entire aura and my entire body rise to that vibration. Because one thing that I learned in my meditation, the meditation center that I went to, was that vibrations are like steps. And each time we elevate our vibration, it's kind of like going up a step. And same is true when we're getting into lower vibrations of anger, hostility, irritation, agitation, powerlessness, those types of vibration. It's kind of like walking down the steps. And when we're getting up into the vibrations of joy, abundance, happiness, peace, love, we're kind of climbing the steps. But the trick is, how can you stay there? Well, it's impossible to kind of stay there all of the time, because throughout the day, our vibration goes up and down depending on what we're doing, what we're thinking, who we're interacting with. Are we at work? Are we at home? Are we driving? Are we shopping? Are we watching TV? Are we listening to music? Are we on the internet? Are we on our phones? Are we with a friend? Whatever you're doing, your vibration will go up and down throughout the day. So one thing that I really love about consciously holding and practicing vibration is that you can set a time each day that you meditate, and you can consciously hold a vibration. So, when we're out with a friend, or we're at work, or we're driving, or whatever it is that we're doing, we don't have the time to be at the grocery store shopping for, meat, and or if you're a vegetarian, vegetables, or whatever it is that you eat, and be going through the grocery store and saying, I'm at the vibration of feeling better. I'm at the vibration of feeling better. I'm at the vibration of feeling better. That's just not really a tangible way to do it. The best way to do it is in meditation. So the first time I did this, I was in my meditation, and like I said, I wanted to feel better. So I just started holding the vibration of feeling better within my body. And I noticed my energy start to acclimate to that vibration. And then I thought, wow, I'd like a little bit more peace in my life. I'd like some more tranquility. I had somebody living at my house that was kind of chaotic at the time. And I really didn't like my environment, my neighborhood that I was in. And I thought, how can I make this better while I'm here? So for 6 months, I started holding and practicing the vibrations each day in my meditation, just a little bit incrementally each day. Every time I would meditate, I would hold the vibration of feeling better. And then I also would hold the vibration of peace and tranquility and joy. So those are 4 vibrations that I worked with consistently over the course of 6 months. And the interesting thing about holding a vibration is that when you do it, you might not see a result right away. So it could be instantaneous, but it may not be. It depends on how far away you are from actually having the vibration that you'd like to cultivate within your energy system. So if you're somebody that never experiences peace, or never experiences joy, or doesn't have a lot of love, maybe somebody possibly that has been abused most of your life or something like that, it's going to be a huge gap for you to get up into those higher vibrations. But if you practice and you start training your body and your aura into those vibrations, you can have them more often. So that's another thing about vibration is the more you practice them, the more you can have them. So it's kind of like energetic vibrational strength training. The more often you practice it, the more you can have it. So, with this example that I'm sharing with you about peace, joy, tranquility, I did that for 6 months. And then I had a realtor, and this is how reality starts to shift. My reality started to shift. I had a realtor send me a postcard in the mail, and the postcard was about selling my house. Are you interested in selling your house? And prior to that, I had been thinking about selling my house, and I gave her a call. She came and did a kind of assessment or an appreciation on my house, and she told me what she thought I could get for my house in cash. And I signed a contract with her, and she sold my house within 1 day. And I didn't know where I was going to go from there. I didn't really have too much of a plan, but I've always moved on a whim like that. So I wanted to move back to California, and I actually found a realtor on Zillow, and I called her. And where I live now, it's a small town in Humboldt County, California. It's called Willow Creek, and it's super small. I mean, you could probably drive through it. If you blink, you could drive through it. It's really small. And I called the realtor. Her name was Sue, and she did have a place for me in California that I could afford to pay cash for. And I moved within 1 month. And not only that, um, at the same time, I was also holding the vibration of companionship. I was feeling lonely, and my dog had been stolen 2 years prior. And the week before I moved, the pound called me and they had found my dog. So he actually got to come back with me to California, and I have him with me now. His name is Blake. He's a Rottweiler, and he's been with me for 2 years now. So I got him back, and so a lot of interesting things can happen when you start practicing vibration. And when I'm talking about this and I'm teaching about it, I can only give you possibilities that may be true for you. So I don't like to do that for the whole audience. I don't really like to do that because it's going to be really specific for you when you work with vibrations. But bottom line, vibrations do create your reality. It's hard to consciously hold a vibration when you're out in the world doing things. But if you can get into a meditation and you can find some interesting, inspiring vibrations to practice and work with, I can promise you it's kind of like a guarantee that you'll start attracting the qualities and characteristics of the vibrations that you choose to work with. And, let's talk about somebody that's not kind of aware, doesn't have a lot of consciousness, or is not into meditation, or doesn't believe in vibration. For that person, life's going to seem really random. That person may be questioning, oh, I don't know why this happened, or I don't know why my relationship ended, or I don't know why I'm not making the money I want to make, or I don't know why the things are the way that they are. They're kind of in the questioning mode. They're kind of at the really beginning stages of coming into their consciousness and awareness, kind of the preliminary stages of that. And they may never work with their consciousness and awareness to cultivate it any further than, I don't know why this happened or whatever. But, think about it. Maybe you were in a relationship, and I'm just being hypothetical. Maybe you were in a relationship, and, sometimes during that relationship, you thought, oh man, I can't stand this person. I wish I was with somebody else. And then your relationship ended. Well, you've got to take some responsibility for why that may have happened if this is you, and with any situation in life. Because if you're thinking the thoughts of, I don't like this, it's not working, it's never going to work, it's not possible for me, this can never get better, or anything like, anything kind of negative that you can think, that will create your reality, because that's all a vibration as well. All those thoughts are a vibration. And we're consciously, or we want to be consciously creating our reality, because things do come up where they are out of control. But if we can have some control of our vibration, the thoughts that we're thinking, the vibrations that we're holding, and even being able to practice them is such a gift. It's such a gift to sit down in a meditation and practice a vibration and strength train it and have it more often show up in your reality. And when that happens, you feel like the universe has totally validated you for whatever it is that you're wanting to call into your reality or create within your reality. It could be a friendship that you want to create. You can hold the vibration at a great the vibrate having a great friend. You could hold that vibration. You could hold the vibration of trust, of honesty, whatever it is that you value. You can practice the vibration of that. And for every word in the dictionary, there's a vibration, and there's even energies that we experience that there are no words for. That's kind of tricky, huh? But everything is a vibration. So I want you to know that. And I want you to know that you can practice conscious vibration, and you can do it with me in creative meditation class at creativeintuitivesolutions.com. Or you can pick up a copy of my book at amazon.com/author/Ryan Zink. And the name of the book is Vibration. Have a great night and good luck on creating and practicing vibration. Have a good night.